Sunram. Sunram finds it. OC left pocket 3 on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Northern Cass, where we've got boys high school basketball, a makeup game from Friday night, where the Northern Cass Jaguars will host the Richland Colts. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lansolo. Thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Northern Cass comes in with a 5-game winning streak and an overall record of 6-2. Richland comes in 0-10 on the season, and the Colts are able to get a game in on Saturday at North Border, and they lost that one 63-40. In the JV game earlier this evening, it was Northern Cass winning by a score of 88-29. Richland a bit shorthanded. They only had 5 players in uniform for the JV game. So we'll see what happens here. This is going to be the first of back-to-back games for Northern Cass. The Jaguars will be hosting Lisbon tomorrow night here, and we'll have that on yourliveevent.com. We'll check in with both the coaches, Bryce Laxall from Northern Cass and Cody Ryland from Richland, after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hey there, we're here to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union. FCCU is the proud partner
of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you
through every financial play.
No turnovers.
Only buckets.
When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience.
Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moll. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
High school basketball tonight with Northern Cass hosting Richland. Bryce Laxall is the coach of the Northern Cass Jaguars on a 5-game winning streak, including Tuesday night against Hatton Northwood. Talk about that game.
We're on a nice little streak here of games. We've played consistently better each game, and that's kind of our goal each time out, is to improve a little bit. And hopefully we can do that again here tonight. Hatton Northwood, they're younger team. They got a really nice coach in Christian Kilvang that does a good job with them. We were just able to make things difficult for them, going to left hand, shooting long contested twos and that sort of thing. So I thought our guys did a really good job, and then we controlled the boards too, and then we'll have to continue to do those things well tonight.
The last time I saw you, you were missing a couple of guys, like Matthew Hoppy was one for sure, and I forget who else, but I take it they're pretty well back.
Matthew is going to play tonight for the first time all season, so we're going to see how he mixes in tonight. That's why I thought we rescheduled this game and get him a chance to see what he can do against somebody that's not in our region. Hopefully he can come out and can contribute. He's somebody that is really athletic, really physical. We think he can bring kind of a slashing and defensive dynamic to our team that is only going to make us better.
What have been some things that have been going well for the Jaguars over the last couple of weeks?
Once we've got Trey back, that's obviously opened things up a lot for us. He's such a good slasher and distributor, and he can play any position. He's kind of our backup at every position and then starts at the 4. But teams aren't able to stay out on the shooters as much as they probably want to. We have a couple guys that are, made over 23s already on the year. So as long as we can, Trey can slash and find those guys, or they're going to go one-on-one. He's really good inside the paint. He's got some nice finish moves. So it's kind of a pick your poison there. So it's been a good mix so far, and we hope to keep it up.
Richland, a team looking for their first win of the year yet. What do you know about them?
Cody's back coaching. He was the coach when I first got here when they went to state a couple years in a row. He does a really good job. He knows what he's doing. They're going to come in, even most of the year they really have a nice team. They're down a little bit this year, but they always seem to come in and play us tough. So we got to be disciplined. We got to be ready to play for 32 minutes. Just the normal things that help you win games. You got to rebound everybody. You want to shoot more free throws than they take, and then you got to make them shoot contested shots going where you want them to go, and that's kind of our recipe for success this year, and we got to do that again tonight.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
That's Bryce Laxall, coach of the Northern Cass Jaguars. We'll return with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
That winter weather have you feeling Make it less with the help of Mayport Hardware. They've got all the tools, tips, and tricks to make the most of your winter safety, projects, and fun. When the temps get too harsh to be outdoors, Mayport Hardware's games and toys can keep your family's spirits up. There's all kinds of ways to turn the of winter into yeah! Make memories this year with the help of Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, Think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
The Northern Kansas School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Kansas will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Kansas is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northernkansasschool.org. That's northernkansasschool.org.
We continue with our pregame show. Northern Cass against Richland tonight in boys basketball. Cody Ryland is the coach of the Richland Colts. Talk about how your season has gone.
We're working on getting better every day right now. It's started out slow, but it's a young team, and we need to teach them a lot of things as they come along, and I can see the progress every game.
You had a game on Saturday. How did that go?
Well, we had North Border at home, and they're number 3 in state, and got a pretty tough team. But I mean, we were I think in the game at half. We were only down by 8 and hung in there and just kind of they pulled away at the fourth quarter. But I can see the progress in the boys. They're getting better every game. So,
what are the strong points of the Colts?
Right now, it's their willingness to learn and to get better every time. So it's a progress, and they're all willing and eager to get better.
And you do still have, I believe, quite a few games in your region and the district to get better before those playoffs start.
Yep. We're just going to start getting into those. We had Hankinson, but of course they got a pretty tough team too. So, but we got a lot of them just going to be starting up here. Brian Merludrid up on Thursday, and we'll hopefully be starting to pick it up pretty good by then.
Now against Northern Cass today, what will be the important things for your team?
Just keep up the fundamental stuff like boxing out and just playing some tough defense. We're playing some really good tough defense against shooters and just getting rebounds like we should, so we just got to continue to keep doing that.
All right, best of luck.
All right, thanks.
That's Cody Ryland, coach of the Richland Colts. We'll be back with the starting lineups. Northern Cass against Richland, boys basketball after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Gear up coming North Dakota Class B Boys Regional Dual Wrestling Tournaments in Kindred and Carrington on Saturday, February 8th on YourLiveEvent.com.
Gets around behind, grabs the ankle on Tristan left. Here's Anderson, out 5 seconds. That's it. 2 points for Noah Anderson, the duel for the Lisbon Broncos, and they are your Southeast Sub-Region champions.
That's the Class B Boys Regional Dual Wrestling Tournaments in Kindred and Carrington on February 8th on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Visit. And welcome back to Northern Cass. Joe Lancello with you. Matthews on camera this evening. And here are the starting lineups for tonight's game between the Richland Colts and the Northern Cass Jaguars. First of all, for Richland, number 1 is Dylan Bido, a sophomore. The Richland players' heights are not listed on their roster. Number 3 is Otto Doctor, a senior. 5 is Julian Fry, a senior. 21 is Carson Klein, a junior. And 24, Owen Saylor, a sophomore. Cody Ryland, the coach of Richland. The Colts 0-10 on the season. Now for the Northern Cass Jaguars. They'll have Miles Freilich, number 2 at one of the guards, a 5'6 junior. Number 3, Hudson Ritchell, also in the backcourt, a 5'10 sophomore. 30 is Parker Ziske, a 5'8 junior, rounding out the backcourt. In the posts, number 4, Trey Huzar, a 6'3 senior, an all-region player a year ago. And number 33, Keelan Monson, a 6'3 senior. Bryce Laxdal, the coach of Northern Cass, the Jaguars 6-2 on the season. And Northern Cass with a big region game tomorrow when they host Lisbon. We'll have that for you on yourliveevent.com. Looking at the Region 1 standings in Class A, Kindred's 3-0, Northern Cass 1-0, Wahpeton 2-2, Central Cass 1-3, Central Cass 1-1 in the region. Oak Grove is 1-3 in the region. Valley City yet to play a region game. We're 2/3 of the way through January. Strange how the schedules work. And Lisbon is 0-2 in the region, but Lisbon is 6-3 overall. And Northern Cass with a 6-2 overall record. As for Richland, they are in Class B. They are in Region 1, District 1. Richland 0-1 in the district, 0-2 in Region 2. 0-2 in the region, and 0-10 overall. And they've got a game with Wyndmere Lidgerwood, which I assume is a makeup game. We'll be back with the opening tap, Northern Cass and Richland, as this comes to you with the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. We'll be back with a start on yourliveevent.com.
Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Traeger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
Starting lineups being introduced here at Northern Cass. Richland in the sky blue with white and gold. Otto Doctor is number 3. Number 5, Julian Fry, will be easy to spot with the mismatched shoes. 21 is Carson Klein. Number 1, Dylan Bido being introduced. And Owen Saylor rounding out the 5 for the Richland Colts, who are 0-10 on the season. And it looks like the Northern Cass line is a little bit longer than usual with some younger players in there. Makes me wonder if we'll have a little game at halftime here. Sam Nelson, number 34, being introduced as a starter. That's a little different from what I was told. Miles Freilich not on the starting lineup. Okay. So Sam Nelson, a 6'1 senior, will be starting for the Jaguars along with 3 Hudson Ritchell, 4 Trey Huszar, 30 Parker Zeski, and 33 Keelan Monson. Jaguars will go from left to right on the home white with black and gold. Saylor against Huszar for the tap, and the tap won by Northern Cass. Richland will block for Nelson, posting up, not able to score. And that will be Richland basketball. You're not sure if you can control it yourself, spike it off your opponent. Make sure you get it that way. 3 is Otto Doctor. Dylan Bido looking to feed the man cutting into the basket, not able to pull that off. Here's Fry. Overshot the basket and a rebound for Parker Zeski. Huszar in the front court. For Rachel back for Huszar, now Parker Zeski. Monson for Zeski. Ritchell left wing, off the bracket, no good, and a rebound for Bido. 1 minute in, still no score. Fry, long 3, air ball, and a rebound for Ritchell. Ritchell in transition will scoop it up. No offensive rebound. Nelson puts it back up and in. Sam Nelson puts the Jaguars in front 2-0, a minute and a half in. Quick pass for Bido into the block. Turnaround in off the glass. Dylan Bido ties the game at 2. Huszar with the headband. Ritchell, his 3rd year as a regular on the varsity. Entry pass poked away from Monson and finally controlled by the Colts. Saylor's shot didn't go, and the Jaguars get the rebound. Zeski for Monson. Now Ritchell. Nice give and go. And a basket for Monson. 4-2 in favor of Northern Cass. Here's a candidate for our precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Bido with 15 on the shot clock. Driving, pulls up from 8 and scores. Dylan Bido with all 4 points for Richland. Tie game, 3 minutes in. Ritchell for Zeski. uses a Nelson screen. Huszar driving, missing, but a foul, and Trey Huszar to the line to shoot 2. First foul of the game. This is on Julian Fry. And Huszar's free throw breaks the tie at 5-4. Second free throw doesn't go, and the rebound for Saylor. Long pass for Fry. Shot doesn't go, and a rebound for Huszar. Jaguars want to run. Good hustle defensively by Otto Doctor to break that up. Still be Northern Cass ball. 31 on the shot clock. 4:37 to go in the quarter. Huszar looking to post up. Gives for Monson. Can't get it to drop, and a rebound for Doctor. Bido almost losing the ball. Northern Cass with a line change practically. 3 new players to come at the next break, and Bido bounced it off his thigh. First turnover against the Colts. Number 11, Matthew Hoppy, a 5'9 senior, checks into the game for Northern Cass. First appearance of the season. Number 0, Brooks Crockett, a 5'9 freshman. And number 2, Miles Freilich, a 5'6 junior. Huszar through the crowd, laid it up short, got his own rebound, and got fouled. Huszar to the line again. Carson Klein committing the foul for Richland. That's his first and the team's second. Huszar 1 of 2 with the line a moment ago, left that one short. Jaguars haven't trailed. We've been tied twice at 2 and at 4. Huszar missing both, and a rebound for Saylor. Fry for Doctor. Hits the short turnaround. Otto Doctor's first bucket, and Richland with their first lead at 6-5. Freilich wanted to find Huszar and said, we'll go to Crockett. Brooks driving to the basket. No. And a rebound for Klein. Quickly ahead for Doctor. Fry. Pass off a bunch of limbs. It comes to Saylor. His shot does not get the roll. And the ball goes out of bounds to Northern Cass. Freilich for Hoppy. Crockett, 3 on the way. No. Scramble for the rebound. Comes to Freilich. Left corner Hoppy. Huszar on the top. Now Freilich using a Huszar screen. Floater is short. Another rebound for Saylor. Fry off target. Nelson couldn't hang on to the rebound. Shot didn't go, and a Freilich rebound for the Jaguars. Huszar left-hand dribble drive and scores. Trey Huszar with 3. Jaguars back in the lead 7-6 as we near the 2-minute mark of the opening quarter. Fry feeding Saylor for a basket. Owen Saylor's first points. 8-7 in favor of the Colts. Huszar using a Nelson screen. Nelson driving to the basket, and Sam was fouled. And will shoot 2. Foul on Owen Saylor of Richland, his first and the team's third. Sam Nelson, a 6'1 senior. Ties the game at 8, our third tie. Hudson Ritchell back into the Northern Cass lineup to replace Trey Huzar. Nelson's second free throw good. He made them both. Fourth lead change, and Northern Cass back in front 9-8. And Nelson will come out to be replaced by 33 Keelan Monson. First substitution for Richland. 34 Caden Fajinkson, a sophomore, checks in to replace Fry. Bido for Fajinkson. The ball gets a friendly roll for Saylor, but we got a foul. First foul on the Jaguars in the half. It's on Hudson Richel. 2 free throws for Owen Saylor, sophomore center. First free throw try the Colts have had tonight, coming with a minute 35 to go in the first quarter. Second one is good. 1 of 2 for Saylor, and our fourth tie. We've been tied at 2, 4, 8, and 9. Hoppy. Nice feed for Monson, but Keelan was fouled. Doctor commits the foul, his first, team's fourth. Keelan Monson, a 6'3 senior. And the Jaguars struggling at the free throw line. 3 of 7 in the opening quarter, which still has a minute 27 to go. Double miss for Monson. And here come the Colts with Bido. Lost the handle on the dribble out of bounds. Second turnover against Richland. Parker Zeski, number 30, back into the Northern Cass lineup to replace Crockett. Jaguars with Monson, Freilich, Parker Zeski, Richel, and Hoppy, who has the basketball. 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. Game tied at 9. Freilich driving, scoops it back for Ziski. 3 on the way, yes! Parker Ziski's first points. Jaguars with their biggest lead at 12-9. Doctor for Fajinkson. Carson Klein on the right wing. Bido looking inside for a cutter. Looking to back down Freilich. Shot clock at 8. And a good job by Freilich to tie up the ball. The arrow does favor Richland, so they'll keep it with 7 on the shot clock and 24.4 to go in the quarter. Doctor on the inbound. Shot clock running down. Nice feed and a basket for Saylor. Owen Saylor with 5 in the quarter. Jaguar lead is 1. We go to the final seconds of the quarter. Richel from long range doesn't go. Saylor another rebound. And that's the end of the first quarter. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. After 1, Northern Cass 12, Richland 11. Second quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North. Always true.
Richland hanging in there with Northern Cass in the first quarter. 12-11 is the Northern Cass lead as the Jaguars have the ball to start the second quarter. Hussar back into the game for the Jaguars. Ritchell with a three from the top is good. Hudson Ritchell's first points. Biggest lead for the Jaguars now at 15-11. Dylan Bido feeding Saylor. Now Bido and the ball taken away. Third turnover against Richland. Freilich for Hussar on the left wing. Monson in the block lost the handle on it. Second turnover against the Jaguars. Otto Doctor pulls up jumper. Doesn't get it. And Hussar comes away with a rebound for Northern Cass. Fry back into the game trying to tie things up with Parker Ziske. He did, and the ball goes to Richland on the arrow. Richland with Carson Klein, Doctor, Fry, Bido, and Owen Saylor on the floor. Carson Klein, too, if I didn't mention him, he couldn't handle the pass. And another turnover by the Colts. Hussar for Parker Zeski. Richards' fall-away jumper doesn't go. Bido doing well to scoop the rebound to Saylor, but a foul on Ritchell. 2 fouls on Hudson Ritchell, 2 fouls against Northern Cass in the half. Richland basketball. Doctor double teamed, held ball, and this goes to Northern Cass. Ritchell, Freilich, Zeski, Hussar, and Mountain, who had the basketball, now has it back. Finds the cutting Freilich. 3 on the way from Zeski. No. And the rebound goes to Saylor. Saylor's got to have about 5 or 6 rebounds so far. The Colts as a team have 11. There's a Saylor shot. No good. Offensive rebound by Fry. Couldn't convert. And a rebound from Monson. Northern Cass a 4-point lead. Freilich seeing a gap and scoring. Nice drive by Miles Freilich. His first bucket. 17-11 in favor of Northern Cass. Bido holding the ball like the Statue of Liberty, and that's a 5-second call. Turnover 5 against Richland. Matthew Hoppy, number 11. Brooks Crockett, number 0, back in the game for Northern Cass. As Monson and Ritchell will sit down. Nelson had the ball poked loose. Third turnover against Northern Cass. Entry pass poked away by Nelson, but retrieved by Carson Klein. Back for Fry. And that's over and back. 6 turnovers against Richland, 4 in the second quarter. Jaguar ball with 4:58 to go in the half with a 6-point lead. Ziske for Hoppy. Ziske's 3 doesn't go, and a rebound for Carson Klein. Fry, long ball, nice job by Hoppy to break that up. And feed Crockett for a layup. (19-11). And timeout on the floor by Richland. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
A 7-0 start for Northern Cass here in the second quarter as they lead Richland 19-11 with 4:14 to go in the half. Hoppy, entry pass for Huzar. Half hook doesn't go. And a rebound for Carson Klein. Klein for Fry. Entry pass intended, broken up and taken away. Crockett, spin move and a score! Brooks Crockett with 4 back-to-back baskets, and it's a 10-point lead, now 21-11. Biggest lead of the game. Klein. Into the block, the fall away by Bido, draws air. And Ziski a rebound. Crockett for Ziski. Puts up the left-handed shot, doesn't get it, and a rebound for Doctor. Doctor with a 3 from the right, doesn't go. And Crockett a rebound. Crockett, nice feed for Zeski to score. 5 for Zeski. 23-11. Jaguars starting to take command, an 11-0 start to the second quarter. Saylor scoring. 7 for Owen Saylor. 23-13. First points for the Colts in the quarter. And we've got a foul on Richland on Dylan Bido. That is his first, 5th team foul of the half. First free throw by Huzar, no good. Whoops, beg your pardon. First foul of the quarter. Miles Freilich, number 2, will check in to replace Sam Nelson in the Jaguar lineup. Keelan Monson will replace Huzar after the second free throw try. Trey made his first free throw, and now he's missed 4 in a row. Huzar leaves with 4 points, and the lead back to 11 at 24-13. Doctor had a Sailor screen, but instead gives for Klein. Klein surrounded by Freilich. Klein left corner. Hands back for Bido. 10 on the shot clock. Bido loops a pass. Nice catch by Klein. Right coffin corner. Entry pass tipped and taken away. Richer with the interception. Long ball for Crockett. Monson, plenty of room to drive and score. Keelan Monson with 4. 26-13. And now the other way, Carson Klein driving for a basket. His first points of the game. 26-15 in favor of Northern Cass. Hoppy. Pass almost taken away. Retrieved by Monson, and now Crockett on the top. for Richland. Crockett will take a three from the left wing and hit. Crockett with 7 in the quarter off the bench. 29-15. Biggest lead for Northern Cass, and a pass broken up by Monson. Nice behind the back dribble and a dunk. Maybe not the highlight reel slam dunk he wanted, but that worked. And just as Carson Klein banked a shot in. 31-17, under a minute to go in the half. And Julian Fry will be called for a foul, his second, and the second of the quarter against Richland. 34, Caden Fajinson comes back in to replace Fry. Crockett, another long three. This one draws a little bit of the net before going out of bounds. Richland ball, 42.4 to go in the half. About a 7-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Doctor for Vijingson. Back for Dylan Bido. Doctor. Foul. And Matthew Hoppy says, who, me? First foul on Hoppy, second on the Jaguars in the quarter with 26.6 to go. Shot clock comes off. And the old sucker play works. Carson Klein getting the basket. He's got 6. Colts were concentrating right, and somebody snuck in. Klein on the left side. Richland laying it up and in. 5 for Richland. 33-19. Doctor, yes, at the buzzer. And that's our halftime score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. At the half, Northern Cass 33, Richland 21. We'll sum up the first half when we return after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Traeger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Joe Lancello back with you from Northern Cast. Time for our halftime show, brought to you by Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance request from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. Northern Cast leading Richland 33-21 at the break. Was a seesaw first quarter. We had 4 lead changes, 4 ties. The ties coming at 2, 4, 8, and 9. Richland's biggest lead was 1. They had that twice at 6-5 and 8-7. Northern Cass ended the first quarter with a 12-11 advantage. And then the Jaguars would score the first 11 points of the second quarter. And they are up now by a dozen. Their biggest lead was 31-15. Late in the quarter, right now it's 33-21. Leading the way for Northern Cass offensively, and it's been pretty balanced scoring today. Brooks Crockett off the bench with a 3 and 2 twos for 7 points. Keelan Monson, 3 baskets, 0 for 2 at the line for 6. Parker Ziske, a 3 and a 2 for 5. Hudson Ritchell, a 3 and a 2 for 5. Sam Nelson, a basket, 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Trey Huzar, a basket, 2 of 6 at the line for 4. Miles Freilich has a basket for 2. Matthew Hoppy has played and has outscored. Northern Cass, 4 of 10 shooting free throws. The Jaguars, just 3 turnovers in the first half, and unofficially 13 rebounds for Northern Cass, 3 on the offensive side. Jaguars with 12 points in the first quarter, 21 in the second for their total of 33. For Richland, the Colts led by center Owen Saylor with 3 baskets, 1 of 2 at the line for 7. He's also got about 6 rebounds unofficially. Carson Klein, 3 baskets for 6. Dylan Bido, 2 baskets for 4. Otto Doctor, 2 baskets for 4. Julian Fry started, has not scored. Caden Fajinkson has played and has not scored. Richland, 1 of 2 at the foul line, 50%. 10 turnovers against the Colts. 8 of those in the second quarter, and that's made the biggest difference in this game. And Richland unofficially 17 rebounds, 2 offensive boards. The Colts with 11 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second for their total of 21. As far as fouls go, there haven't been very many in this game. Hudson Ritchell of Northern Cass has 2 and Matthew Hoppy 1. That's it for Jaguar fouls in the half. For Richland, Julian Fry with 2 fouls. Bido, Doctor, Klein, and Saylor 1 apiece. So foul trouble doesn't seem to be a factor so far. In the JV game earlier today, it was Northern Cass over Richland 88-29. The Colts playing with just 5 players the entire game. And it is Northern Cass in the lead, 33-21. Checking the newest boys high school basketball rankings in Class A and B. In Class A, Kindred remains the number 1 team at 7-0. Devils Lake ranked second at 9-0. Killdeer is next at 9-1. Thompson and Shiloh Christian swap places. Thompson is now 4th. Shiloh Christian 5th, with Beulah getting some votes. That's in Class A boys basketball. In Class B, Wilton Wing remains the number 1 team, followed by Bishop Ryan, North Border, Hankinson, and our Redeemers in the top 5. New Rockford Cheyenne ranked 6th, followed by West Hope Newburgh, Midway Minnow, Glen Ullin Hebron, and Mohall Lansford Sherwood. At the half, Northern Cass 33, Richland 21. Our halftime show brought to you by Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance request from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. Back with the second half after these words on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Back at Northern Cass, Joe Lancello with you. Richland will have the ball to start the third quarter. And they'll have the 5 they've used most of the game: Dylan Bido, Otto Doctor, Julian Fry, Carson Klein, and Owen Saylor. Northern Cass still in their huddle. And they'll have Miles Freilich starting the second half, along with Hudson Richel, Trey Huzar, Parker Ziske, and Keelan Monson. Jaguars look like they're in a 1-3-1 zone to get things started here. Saylor, turnaround from the lane, scores. Saylor with 9. Colts cut the gap to 10, 33-23. Huzar for Richel, now Freilich from the left corner. Goes around a screen, gives for Zeski. He'll use a Monson screen. Zeski heaves one up. And a rebound for Klein. Fry trying to lead a teammate, but his pass was short. 11th turnover against Richland. And Richel trying to feed Monson in close, threw that away. Just the 4th turnover on Northern Cass in the game. Neither team has gone to a press in the first half. Bido. Left corner Klein. Working around for Doctor with a 3, and he hit it. 7 for Doctor. And he cuts the gap to 7. Husar around a Monson screen. Off for Freilich, left corner, 3 doesn't go. Monson skies for the rebound and is fouled, and will get 2 free throws. Foul was on Owen Saylor of Richland, his second, and the first on the Colts in the third quarter. Monson 6 points on the night, 0 for 2 at the line. Make that 0 for 3. Jaguars trying to win their 6th in a row. Second free throw miss and a rebound for Bido. Richland trying to avoid its 11th consecutive loss and going for their first win of the year. And here's a drive and a basket for Saylor, who's got 11. Colts within 5, 33-28. Huzar through the crowd, lays it up and in, and a foul. Doctor commits the foul. That's his second. Second on Richland in the quarter. 0 Brooks Crockett, 11 Matthew Hoppy come back into the game for Northern Cass. Ziski and Richel will sit down. Free throw missed. Offensive rebound and a basket for Keelan Monson. He's got 8. Lead back up to 9. Why settle for a 3-point play when you can get 4? Klein. Saylor near the right corner. Back for Klein. Down low for Fry. Saylor trying to drive the baseline. Doctor with a good catch. 10 on the shot clock. Bido gives back for Fry. Bido again scoops it up and off. And a rebound for Hoppy. Freilich through the crowd, no. And Bido rebounds. Bido laid it up short and a rebound for Matthew Hoppy. Huzar going away from the basket, wasn't able to convert the shot. Klein the rebound. 37-28, Richland down by 9 with the ball. 3 minutes into the third quarter. Pretty fast-moving game. Fry down low for Saylor. Bido on top. Shot clock 11. Fry just inside the lane, bricks off, and Huzar a rebound. Huzar for Crockett near the right corner. Around a Monson screen, Hoppy. Back for Crockett, Brooks with a 3, off the iron, no good. Rebound finally tipped into Bido's hands. Bido low for Saylor, off the glass, no, and a Crockett rebound. Freilich looking to run, but Richland back quickly. Huzar, nice move, shot didn't go. Monson had the rebound. And the ball will stay with Northern Cass. Monson out. And Sam Nelson back in the game for Northern Cass. Vajinkson back in for Richland. And Saylor getting a break. Hoppy from the free throw line, yes. Matthew Hoppy's first bucket. Jaguars lead back to 11. Bido's pass picked off by Huzar. Huzar will lay it up and in. Trey with 8. 41-28, and that's thrown too far away. Turnover 13 against Richland. Freilich for Nelson out high, back for Huzar in the lane. Trey driving, scoring, and a foul. Huzar was 6 in the quarter, trying to get a 3-point play here as the lead is back to 15. Dylan Bido with the foul, his second. 3 on Richland in the quarter. Huzar in double figures now with 10. Saylor comes back into the game for Richland to replace Bido. And the free throw short. Trey is just struggling from the line tonight. 2 of 8. And foul called on Brooks Crockett. That's his first, and the first on the Jaguars in the third quarter. Jaguars make some changes as Parker Ziski's back in the game, and so is Hudson Richel. Saylor turn around and scores. Saylor with 13. 43-30, Northern Cass in front. Under 3 to go in the third quarter. Crockett for Ziski. He'll drive to the baseline, kick it off. Hoppy, right corner 3, no. And Fry the rebound. Bounce pass off target. Turnover 14 against Richland. Ziski driving through the crowd, no. Nelson couldn't hang on to the rebound, but it was last touched by one of the Colts. It'll stay with Northern Cass, 33 on the shot clock, 2:19 to go in the third. Richel 3 on the way, too long. And Fry rebounds. Quickly, and Klein shooting and missing, and Hoppy the rebound. Hoppy getting in good position. Ziski shovels it off. Hoppy, nice move. Missed the shot, but will get 2 free throws. 4th foul on Richland in the quarter. And it's on Caden Fajinson. That's his first. Hoppy hits the first. Number 1, Dylan Bido back in the game for Richland as Hoppy made them both. And now will come out to be replaced by Miles Freilich. 45-30. Jaguars up by 15. Their biggest lead has been 16. Doctor feeding Saylor down low, who scores off the grass. Saylor's had a nice game. He's got 15 to lead all scorers. Ziski with a 3. That doesn't go. Crockett battling for the rebound and able to keep it in play. Freilich will try a 3 and hit. Freilich with 5. That's the 4th 3 of the game for Northern Cass, and the lead is now back to 16 at 48-32. Bido couldn't hang on to it. Turnover 15 on Richland. Ziski from the left corner dribbles out. Crockett, under a minute to go in the third. Jaguars being patient on this possession. Shot clock down to 7. Freilich, room to drive, got the defender in the air. Nice move, and Freilich to shoot 2. Saylor commits the foul. That's his third. That's now 5 in the quarter against Richland, setting up the 1-1. But this is a 2-shot foul for Freilich, and Miles gets the first. Julian Fry back into the game for Richland. Saylor will come out. Gain a little extra rest with the quarter break coming. Second free throw missed. And a rebound for Fajinson. Long pass for Bido to score. 6 for Dylan Bido. 49-34. Shot clock off for the rest of the quarter. Freilich with 12. Has an Olsen screen. Will seize the gap and score. 8 for Freilich. And a steal and a basket. Richel getting that one at the buzzer. Our score after 3 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. 53-34, Northern Cass taking command. Fourth quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Joe Lancello back at Northern Cass. Jaguars about to go to 7-2 on the year and get their 6th consecutive win, unless Richland can turn things around here. The 19-point lead, the largest Northern Cass has had. They led 12-11 at the quarter, 33-21 at the half, and now 53-34 as we start the final 8 minutes. Jaguar ball with Freilich, Huzar back into the game. Monson coming back in as well, along with Siski and Richel. And Freilich, the 5 on the floor for Northern Cass in the home white with black and gold. Siski with a 3 from the right. Short. Freilich, great hustle to scoop up the offensive rebound, and that's put in by Monson. Freilich may that be more of a hockey assist than a basketball assist, as that one couldn't decide which way it wanted to go. And here come the Jaguars, leading by 21. Siski, left corner 3, doesn't go. And the offensive rebound for Monson. And there's a 3 from Richel on the top. Richel now with 10. 58-34. Fry fakes the drive, now Doctor. Doctor, Fry, Bido, Saylor, and Fajinson, the 5 on the floor for Richland. Shot clock down to 5. Bido traveled. Went up with the ball, came back down, still with it. Turnover 16 against Richland. Sam Nelson, 34, back in the game for Northern Cass, along with number 0, Brooks Crockett. 24-point lead for Northern Cass. Ziski. Back for Freilich. Crockett right, coffin corner 3. Yes! Crockett's second 3 of the game. He's got 10. 61-34. And this was a game that was tight in the first quarter. Had 4 ties and 4 lead changes in that opening frame, but since then it's been all Northern Cass. Saylor with a turnaround. Rebound for Fajinson, that didn't go. Long rebound comes out for Fry, who'll try a 3, that doesn't go. Foul underneath on Richland on Fajinson, his second. First foul on the Colts in the fourth quarter. Carson Klein back into the game for Richland. Monson. Back for Ziski. Now Freilich on the left. Ziski driving and scoring. 7 for Parker Ziski. 63-34. 10-0 start to the fourth quarter for Northern Cass. And that was thrown way out of Sailor's reach. Northern Cass ball with under 5 minutes to play. Jaguars will be hosting Lisbon tomorrow night, and we'll have that for you here on YourLiveEvent.com. Crockett with a drive and a score. Brooks Crockett with a dozen. And Sailor was fouled as he was going up for the shot. First foul on Northern Cass in the quarter. We are now in running time. And Sam Nelson committing the foul, his first on the Jaguars. And the Jaguars will clear the bench. 21 Lane Lockhart, 15 Brody Ziski in the game for the first time. Loki Bjerke, number 22, is also in. And 24 Hunter Kemet. As Dylan Bido scores and draws a foul. Loki Bjerke coming into the foul, his first. This is the first free throw try that Richland has had in the second half. And just their third of the game. Bido hits it, he's got 9. Lockhart and Bjerke getting each other's way. Shot clock at 12. Nelson, the only regular in the lineup now for Northern Cass. 3 on the way, short. And a rebound for Bido. Long ball for Sailor to score. Sailor running the court well. He's got 17. 65-39 as we near the 3-minute mark. .22 is Loki Bjerke, 15 Brody Ziski. Nelson on the right block against the double team, puts it up short, and a rebound for Sailor. Bido through the crowd, fouled. And he'll get a couple of free throw tries. Lane Lockhart with the foul, his first. That's 3 on the Jaguars in the quarter. Bido, 9 points. The sophomore, 1 of 1 at the line, missed this. Number 4, Bentley Keeble, a freshman, checking into the game for the first time for Richland. As Fry sits down. Second free throw missed, missing them both. And Brody Ziski runs after the rebound. 65-39 in favor of Northern Cass. And a steal on the near side by Klein. Just the 5th turnover against the Jaguars. Klein doesn't get it. Kemet gets the rebound. Under 2 to play. Lockhart looking inside, finds Nelson. Shot off target. Jaguars get the rebound. They can set up. No, shot clock's still going because the ball never hit the rim. Nelson against the double team, now scores. 6 for Nelson. 67-39. Bido driving, overshot the basket. Sailor the offensive rebound. Can't get the basket. Bido got the rebound, now we got a whistle. Sam Nelson commits the foul, that's his second. We're in running time, we're in the final minute of the game. Bido, who went 0 for 2 a moment ago, shooting 2 here, hits this one. Number 11, Ethan Skoog, wants to check in. And we'll check in as Fajinson comes out. Bido's second free throw good. And Bido will come out to be replaced by 22 Connor Klein, a freshman. 67-41. Jaguars with a good tune-up for their game with Lisbon tomorrow night, when they get back into Region 1 play. Nice feed for Brody Ziski, but it'll be Nelson who finishes up. Sam with 8. 69-41. 3 up short by Skoog. Final second, shot clock off. And the Jaguars, I think, just going to kind of yo-yo it for the most part. And this one belongs to Northern Cass. The final score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. The final, Northern Cass 69, Richland 41. We'll sum up the stats and have our post-game interviews and awards when we come back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hey there,
we're here
to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union.
FCCU is the proud partner of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you
through every financial play.
No turnover.
Only buckets. When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience. Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
That winter weather have you feeling Make it less with the help of Mayport Hardware. They've got all the tools, tips, and tricks to make the most of your winter safety, projects, and fun. When the temps get too harsh to be outdoors, Mayport Hardware's games and toys can keep your family's spirits up. There's all kinds of ways to turn the of winter into yeah! Make memories this year with the help of Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
And welcome back to Northern Cass. I'm Joe Lansell, along with Keelan Monson of the Northern Cass Jaguars, one of 4 players in double figures tonight in a victory over Richland, 69-41. They hung with you pretty close in the first quarter, but what changed after that?
First quarter, we didn't bring enough energy. That's what we needed to do. That's what we need to start with tomorrow. But then when we started getting into the game, get used to it, we brought our own energy, and we just started ramping everything up.
And that's when the turnovers against them started to pile up, too.
Yeah, the faster we play, the more we get them out of sync, the more turnovers we can get, and just play from there.
And it seemed like there were a lot of guys able to score. Brooks Crockett had a nice game off the bench. He had a dozen, and just overall a pretty solid effort. That is now 6 straight wins for you guys.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. Hopefully we can keep it going.
What's been going well during this streak?
I say our defense, we're able to slow everything down. I know like a lot of teams try to ramp everything up and play faster, and I think we do a good job at like playing at our own pace.
Yeah, that's the thing. When a team gets going too fast, things can get out of control. Passes go out of bounds, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I think just playing down to our abilities and our speed, that will really help us win most of our games.
And you got a big one with Lisbon tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Keelan Monson of the Northern Cass Jaguars, thanks very much.
Thank you.
And let's turn things over to Coach Bryce Laxdal of the Northern Cass Jaguars. Keelan was saying that the energy wasn't there in the first quarter, but then after that, it really was. And I noticed that's also when the turnovers seemed to pile up against Richland.
Yeah, I know we did a good job. It's always tough right away. You're feeling each other out, trying to see what the other team's trying to do, and they made a couple tough shots in the first quarter. And once you see a couple go in, you're a little bit more confident. And they played really well for the first half there. And second quarter and after halftime, our defense kind of locked up a little bit, and we went on a nice run.
The rebounds overall were kind of even, but you had the edge on the offensive board certainly.
Yeah, I thought our guys inside did a really nice job. Keelan, Trey really did a good job of controlling the glass. I wish we would have shot free throws a little bit better. That would have made a big difference right away, especially in the first quarter there. If we would have just knocked down some free throws, we would have been able to kind of extend that lead a little bit. But I thought, yeah, we did a nice job controlling the glass throughout the game.
In some ways, I was thinking Richland looks a little better than their record, but then again, when you throw the turnovers in there, you can kind of understand why they're in the hole they're in.
Yeah, they do a good job. They worked hard the whole night. And Cody, like I said before the game, he's brought a few teams to state down there, so he knows what he's doing. He'll get them going here pretty soon. They're still hungry for that first win, and I have no doubt they'll get it here in the near future. And
I'll give credit to Owen Saylor, the number 24 for Richland. He had a solid game.
Yeah, he did a really nice job inside. We need to do a better job, and that was a good learning point for us. Is we can't stand behind guys in the post. We got to move side to side. We got a three-quarter front. We got to sit on their weak shoulder. You can't just stand, let a guy walk to the block, and that's what anybody's going to do. We need a really good job of turning and scoring.
And not much time to enjoy this particular game because you've got a region game with Lisbon here tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's going to be a really fun game. There should be a good atmosphere in here tomorrow. Lisbon's a really nice team with some nice guards that can really score the ball, and then they already have a lot of guys inside that have a lot of muscle, a lot of beef to them that you got to box out, and then they got the Adair kid is a really a nice player, garbage guy, does a lot of things right. He's a guy that if you don't look out for, he's going to beat you. He's going to get every offensive rebound. So we got to come ready to play tomorrow. It's going to be a fun one.
All right, Bryce Lestall, coach of the Northern Cass Jaguars, thanks very much.
Thanks for the coverage, Joe. Appreciate it.
And we'll see you tomorrow night here on YourLiveEvent.com. 69-41. Northern Cass the winner over Richland. We'll have more in our postgame after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Back at Northern Cass, Joe Lancello with you as the Northern Cass Jaguars defeat the Richland Colts 69-41. First quarter was pretty close. We had 4 ties, 2, 4, 8, and 9, 4 lead changes. Richland twice with a 1-point lead at 6-5 and 8-7. The Jaguars would finish the quarter with a 12-11 lead at the break. Then into the second quarter, the Jaguars took command. They got off to an 11-0 start in the second quarter and would be in front 33-21 at the break. After 3 quarters, 53-34 in favor of Northern Cass. And then the Jaguars getting off to a 10-0 start in the fourth quarter to really seal the outcome. 63-34 was their biggest lead of the night, and they win at 69-41. Northern Cass now 6 straight wins. 7-2 their record, and Richland now 0-11 on the season. I think Richland's got a little more going for them. I think they've got I think they'll have some better results as the season goes on. They've got a game with Wyndmere Ligerwood coming up on Thursday, I believe, a makeup game. Let's see here. Let's run down the scoring first for Richland. We were talking about Coach Owen Saylor of Richland, their center. 8 baskets, 1 of 2 at the line for 17 points. And he had, I would say, about 6-7 rebounds in the first half, but not so many in the second. Again, but I don't keep individual rebounds, so tough to know for sure, but Saylor had a strong game. Dylan Bido with 4 baskets, 3 of 5 at the line for 11. Otto Doctor, 3 and 2 twos for 7. Carson Klein, 3 baskets for 6. Those are the only 4 players who scored for Richland. Julian Fry, Bentley Keeble, Ethan Skoog, Connor Klein, and Caden Fajingson all played and did not score for the Colts. Richland was 4 of 7 at the free throw line, 57%. 17 turnovers against Richland, 15 after the first quarter, and 32 rebounds unofficially, 6 on the offensive side. Richland with 11 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second, 13 in the third, 7 in the fourth for their total of 41. For Northern Cass, 4 players in double figures. Brooks Crockett off the bench, 2 threes, 3 twos for a dozen. Hudson Ritchell, 2 threes, 2 twos for 10. Trey Huzar, 4 baskets, and 2 of 8 at the line for 10. Keelan Monson, 5 baskets, 0 for 4 at the line for 10. Miles Freilich, a 3, 2 twos, 1 of 2 at the line for 8. Sam Nelson, 3 baskets, 2 of 2 at the line for 8. Parker Ziske, a 3 and 2 twos for 7. Matthew Hoppy, a basket, 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Brody Ziske, Lane Lockhart, Loki Bjerke, and Hunter Kemet all played, did not score. Chris Hoyland, the only Jaguar who did not play, he was injured and not in uniform this evening. Northern Cass at the free throw line, 7 of 18, so as Coach Bryce Laxo was saying, that needs to be improved upon. Just 5 turnovers against Northern Cass in the game, and unofficially the Jaguars with 30 rebounds, 11 on the offensive side, so they had the rebounding edge offensive boards, 11-6, but kind of a dead heat, 32-30 Richland with the edge in rebounds overall. Northern Cass, 12 points in the first quarter, 21 in the second, 20 in the third, 16 in the fourth for their total of 69. And time now for our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. I'm going to go with Brooks Crockett with his dozen points off the bench. That helped propel Northern Cass to their victory. He had 7 in the second quarter and another 5 in the fourth to lead his team with a dozen points. Brooks Crockett, our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. And time now for our precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag of Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119. Agassi Precision Ag is your local precision planting dealer servicing the entire Red River Valley and beyond. Agassi Precision Ag specializes in everything from basic planter maintenance to customized planter builds to meet the individual needs of our growers. The planter of the future is in your shed today. Visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Call 701-436-2119. I saw this play in the second quarter, and nothing after that changed my mind, really, for the precision play of the game. Matthew Hoppy breaking up a pass underneath or near his own basket and leading a rush up court and feeding Brooks Crockett to score. That made the score 19-11. At the time was the biggest lead for Northern Cass, but that, to me, was the most outstanding play of the game. And therefore, our precision play, brought to you by Agassi Precision, Ag of Hillsboro, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-436-2119. Visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. In the JV game earlier tonight, it was Northern Cass all over Richland, 88-29. Northern Cass's next game will be tomorrow at home against Lisbon. We'll have that on yourliveevent.com. And our coverage of that will get underway at 6 for the JV game and 7:30 for the varsity game. Kevin Kochman will have those for you on yourliveevent.com tomorrow night. And we invite you to join us for that, and that's going to do it for us this evening from Northern Cass. Thanks very much to Matthew on camera this evening. Thanks to our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your business. And just to stop in and say thank you for allowing us to help cover high school basketball on yourliveevent.com. And thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here tonight in boys basketball. Northern Cass with their 6th win in a row, beating Richland 69-41. Have a good night, and we will talk to you later. Good night, everyone.